Hello, I'm Carol Talbot, the creator and founder of the Possibility Hub. In Beauty Blast, I'm in conversation with holistic wellness and beauty consultant Katrina Valente. And in this session, Katrina shares home devices that she uses and recommends. Hello, Katrina. Exciting session today because we're talking about some of the devices out on the market that people can buy for themselves for home use, and some of the devices that you recommend and have personally used. So what have you got for us?
Hi, Carol. So today I have 4 different devices that we can use at home. The first one is the Foreo. Now, this became quite popular a few years ago, and the company contacted me to trial it to give my expert opinion. I was always a little bit dubious of all these gadgets that you can do at home, but actually I was pleasantly surprised by this one. You have to connect it to an app on your phone, and then it gives you clear instructions of how to use it. So there's 2 sides to it. And this first side is your exfoliation. So this is silicone and it's very soft. And so you massage it around the skin for 2 minutes. It's all timed on the timer. It's very straightforward. And they have their own cleanser, or you can use your own. And then you can turn it around and you see the ridges here. And this helps, and it vibrates as well. So you massage your skin and it shows you exactly the diagram, how to do it around the forehead, under the eyes, around the neck, lymphatic drainage. It's really quite cool. And then they have another device. I didn't actually bring it. It's radio frequency, and it's red, blue, and pink light. So they have their own masks. So you put a sheet mask on, and then you massage the device around the top of the mask, and it pushes the mask into the skin, and it stimulates your own blood flow and oxygen. So yes, recommend.
You rated it quite highly.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. They're not cheap. They come in at around, I think, 1,200 dirhams, but they have various different devices. This was the latest one on the market at that time, but they do have cheaper versions that are smaller.
And so just remind me, what's that one called again?
Foreo.
Foreo. And I'll put the names of these up on the screen or below the screen so people can look it up if they want to invest in one of these. So what next?
So next we have the DMK, which is Daniel Montague King, and it's a product line that I work with. And this has different modes on it. So you've got the cleansing mode to begin with, then the cooling mode, then lifting, then moisturizing, and then collagen synthesis. So you use this in conjunction with your evening routine of cleansing and putting on your moisturizers. It goes to 3 levels. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, probably not. And then it has light as well, red and blue for stimulation. So this is quite a really good device. It gives quite a strong reaction, and it's got a vibration. Don't know if you can hear that. And so you have 3 levels. So you could do this maybe 3 times a week, and it really, you can actually see the tightening and firming and the glow that it gives to the skin. So again, another great device. This came in also at around 1,200 dirhams.
Okay, that's lucky for you being in this profession that you get gifted them all to try them out.
This actually came last year's Christmas gift. You paid for the device and you got 3 products free within the package. So it was very good.
And again, what's it called? DMK?
DMK.
DMK. All right, what's next?
What is next is a radio frequency device. So this goes on red, and then I think we have green, blue, orange, and pink. So they're all for the different skin types, and you would massage this around your skin for 10 minutes on each side. So you just massage it around. You could be sitting watching TV. You'll feel a slight tingling. There's also a vibration. And this, again, also really stimulates the blood flow, the collagen. It gives you tightening and firming. Great to do just before you're going out for a party or something. And that's basically it. And you can put a sheet mask on at the end, or you can use some cream masks. And you would probably, what's the best way round? Yeah, I would do this first, and then I would put the mask on at the end, because your skin does warm up a little bit, so then the mask will absorb easier.
And there's instructions of which are the best colors to use. And I know that you're an expert on colors and using color therapy to enhance skin.
Yes, it does come. I actually bought this online. It was only 200 dirhams. Amazing value, really. And I've had it for over a year. And I use it around, not every week, but you can use it twice a week, 3 times a week easily.
And again, I mean, obviously, the name of that product?
There wasn't a name, but it's just radio frequency.
Okay, a radio frequency beauty.
And they're all recharged. They all have their chargers, so you just recharge it and then you use it.
Sounds great, and very cost effective as well.
Yes, this one was.
Give you that glow when you're going out to a party or something like that, as you say. Okay, yeah. Great. What else have you got?
The next one is my Mezzo roller. So this has got needles in it. I'm not going to open it because this one's sealed, but it comes with a protective head. So once you do open it, you just sterilize it every time you use it, and then it's fine. Run it under the water. And what the microneedling does is it stimulates your collagen and elastin to work more effectively. So you would do this once a week, once every 10 days if you were going on a course, and then you can just do it once every few weeks, or depending on the length of the needles. I mean, 0.5 millimeter, you can use it every other day. If you're going to 1 millimeter, then that's more professional. So you would have to numb your face with EMLA, because it will be painful, and then you can do it. So you do it up and down, side to side, and then diagonally one way and diagonally another. And the goal is to make your skin red, because this is a stimulation. And then you could use a serum of your choosing. Hyaluronic acid is always good because it binds 1,000 times in its own weight to water. And then this really fills out the skin and plumps up the skin instantly. I mean, doing the needling alone, you will see, because it does give inflammation, because you're injuring the skin to some degree. And that is one of the most natural ways to really give your skin long-term end results.
So with the roller, I'm glad you mentioned the 0.5, because I know when I started going online looking at that, it was confusing because there's different needle lengths. Some have so many needles, some have more, some have less. And it's confusing for a first-time person. And also confirming that you want your skin to be slightly red after that. So, you know, my skin tends to be sensitive. So how many times can you use the same roller? Or do you need to just use it a couple of times, clean it, and then discard it?
There's different levels of roller. You have to be careful with the ones that you can buy online. It actually starts at 0.25. 0.5 is actually a little bit deeper. So to do safely, they usually sell them into the home. Like Environ have professional rollers. I think DMK do, Nemu, they're all professional treatments. And they will have stainless steel needles, so they usually last about a year.
Oh.
But when you're buying the cheaper versions, you have to be very careful because the needle's blunt, and then you start tearing the skin. So you have to pay a little bit more for a good roller, and then you know you've got a quality product, and it's always better to buy it from a reputable company.
So also with needles, you know, and if you're getting a sort of cheap one, and you said it's not so good, could that lead to possible infection as well?
Infection if you don't clean the skin properly, or if you don't clean the roller properly, that would happen.
So how do you clean the roller properly? Are you using alcohol?
You use alcohol, or you get specific cleansers for these kind of things that you can buy from, I mean, the wholesalers will sell it. You can buy anything that would sterilize a baby's bottle. You can sterilize clinical aesthetic things with.
Okay, so that's good news. There's 4 nice devices of different prices that will give you a glow, that anybody can get hold of, that are easy to use, and can be used on a regular basis.
Yes, definitely. And they really do add an extra benefit to the home care that you're already doing, you know, and especially as we're aging, we need extra things to help our skin stay in peak condition. And these are really actually good options. I've found them very useful for myself. And I've always been very skeptical of all these home care things, but nowadays technology is greatly improved, and what you can use in the home is of a much higher standard than it used to be.
Good news indeed. And like you, I've been a little bit wary and skeptical of, does it really work? And it's nice to hear the advice from an expert and somebody who's also been using these devices. So thank you so much, Katrina. I look forward to our next session.
Thank you. Have a great day.